Hello again, everyone. It's Todd Staruch, the horror nerd, here at New Jersey HorrorCon and Film Festival at the Showboat in Atlantic City, New Jersey. We're getting towards the end of the second day of the convention, Saturday. It has been madness here today. Fans, absolutely. Fans everywhere, lines, people lining up to meet their favorite celebrities. I myself am having a blast. Got to talk to a lot of great people today. And speaking of which, I now have the pleasure of sitting here with the star of Friday the 13th, Part 7, the lovely and talented Lar Park Lincoln. Lar, how are you?
I am good, Matt. Thank you so much. It has been a crazy, crazy day.
Yeah, which is good. Busy is good.
Yeah, busy's good. And so many fans know so much trivia and bringing their props in. It's really cool.
I love seeing some of the stuff that people have. I'm like, where did you get that?
I buy the best stuff at the cons, right?
Yeah. So now, Lar, I always love to ask this question. So, what is it like being a part of not just any horror film, but a legendary horror franchise?
A dream or a nightmare, maybe?
No, that's another one.
Yeah, but I did that for television, right?
Right.
No, I'm a horror fan, so when I got the role, I was over the moon, excited, and thrilled to be able to do it. And also nervous about doing the installment, Part 7. And,
right.
Yeah.
Right. Does it ever surprise you that after all this time, the devotion that the fans have, that they do come out to these conventions to line up?
It's amazing. They have, what's really amazing is you'll get someone, our age, older, and then you'll get teenagers and young people that are loving the old time shows. It's amazing.
Well, I can speak to that. My daughter is 17.
Okay.
And for the last few years, I've been she loves horror, and I've been getting her caught up on all the stuff that I grew up with. So we bond over that. It's great.
Y'all are watching all the shows.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, it's great.
I love it. That's great.
It's great.
It's great.
So now I look at your table, and I'm looking at House and, Friday and everything you've been involved in. Do you have a personal favorite?
Well, of my career, I loved working on Knots Landing, for sure. That was really a super fun. And then I would say Friday 13th and Knots Landing have been my favorites so far. Yeah.
Two
glamour,
fairly dissimilar things.
And horror.
So now you did mention at the beginning that you're a horror fan, and I always ask that. And I am always surprised how a lot of people who are in genre films are not actually horror fans.
Oh,
sometimes it's surprising to me.
Yeah, well, as actors, we're just going on auditions. You go in an audition, hope you hook one, and then hope you book it and you get to shoot it. So, yeah.
All right, so back to Friday for a second. Do you have any special memory or anecdote from the film that sticks with you that you can share with us anyway?
It was shooting Friday was a whirlwind. We shot in Los Angeles, the interiors, and then we shot in Alabama, the exteriors. And one thing that's been really fun on this convention is hanging out with Jennifer Banco, who played me as a young Tina. So now 2 actresses have played me younger. Jennifer Banco, and then the film Roseblood that we just had come out, which is the continuation story of Tina.
Yeah, let's we can show that.
Jessica Hoffman plays me also younger. So I don't know. I'm sensing a theme here. I better watch out.
Wait, I don't know how I feel about that.
Minute.
So let's talk about this a little bit. Getting back into it. In addition to Roseblood, what other things? Tell us a little bit about that, and what other projects you're working on now.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Roseblood was really special because I got to bring her back 30 years later, which was wonderful. I was going to do Part 8, but they would never give me a script, so the continuation of Tina died there, unfortunately. So I was able to keep bringing her back. So I have loved that. I had a good year last year. I had 3 films come out, which I loved. I had Autumn Road, which is a thriller, kind of a dark little show, and some other things. And this next year I have a fun show coming out called Ghost Party, but it's like a family haunted house. It's like a Disneyland haunted house.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, playing a ghost from the early 1900s. She's like Miss Manners.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, I got to move things with my hands. So fun.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. So, Laura, before I leave you be to get back to your that giant dog, I'm waiting for him to go full Cujo like anytime now.
I could.
You know, okay. Sorry, he caught my eye. Any words you'd like to share with the horror fans out there?
It is really, really fun to get to meet everyone and see. Sometimes you start becoming friends with some people that go to different shows, and I love all of the stories they tell us about when they first watched the shows and they grew up on them. So, and then their children are watching them, like your daughter. So that's just really special. We really thank the fans for coming out, and supporting us and hanging out with us for a weekend. Really
cool. Are you gonna do karaoke later?
No, I think that would be too scary. Won't be doing that, but I'm sure you'll have a blast.
Fair enough. Laura, thank you so much for giving me a few minutes of your time. I do appreciate it. Like I say, I'm just a fan at heart who happens to get to do some cool stuff. So it is a thrill.
I'm an actor who gets to do some cool stuff.
Right. So it's a thrill for me to get to spend time with,
my
favorite actors and actresses.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
For that. I appreciate it. Lar Park Lincoln, everybody here at New Jersey HorrorCon and Film Festival. I am Todd Staruch, the Horror Nerd, signing off. We will see all of you in the next interview.